Hello, my name is Josh, and I'm an intern here at the Field House Museum. I'm here to share with you today our September Museum School Days program. The last theme for our School Days program was about toys, and if you haven't checked that one out, you can go ahead and find that on our website under the Education tab at fieldhousemuseum.org. The theme for this School Days program, though, is about Eugene Field's literary works, and in particular his time in journalism. Eugene, even though he's most famously known as the children's poet, he actually during his lifetime was mainly a journalist. He moved around to work many different places. His most famous work would probably be in Chicago, where he had his own personal column named Sharps and Flats. During his time, he did write a good number of reviews, and that's actually what we're going to be focusing on today, is one of his reviews about a collaboration of works from different authors named The Poets and Poetry of the West with Biographical and Critical Notices, which is a very catchy title if you ask me. Inside of this, he hones in on one particular author, William D Howells, which is where his real review kind of starts. Eugene, in a typical humorous fashion, has to point out that Howells shouldn't be inside of this compilation of works because he's no longer an author of the West, he no longer lives in Ohio, he instead lives in England now. So Eugene just has to point that out, first of all. Eugene overall, though, does really like his works. He just has a couple problems, one of them being that Howells has very repetitious, so he uses a couple words in one poem and then uses them in another poem and another poem, which is ironic because Eugene does the same thing in a lot of his poetry. But like I said, Eugene really did enjoy Howells' poetry. He really enjoyed it, and he's very sorrowful that Howells hasn't been producing a lot of poetry after he moved to England. Once you read the review for yourself, you can move on and do the first activity, answer all the questions that we have there, what you liked about it, what you didn't, what Eugene did well on, what he could have improved on. And then once you're finished answering those questions, you can move on to the second review that we've provided, which is a review of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Rowling. You're going to pretty much answer the same questions about that one, what you liked about it, what you didn't. And then that way you can go ahead and, once you finish all of it, compare the two and make good notes about what aspects of the reviews you enjoyed. Once you do that, you can move on and write your own review. It can really be about any source of media, movie, a book. Just make sure you have your teacher's permission and it's approved of the work you're going to review. That, though, is pretty much it. Please have a good one and enjoy it. Thank you. And if you need any more information, you can always visit us at our website, www.fieldhousemuseum.org. Thank you.